bonus game, playing a Mutagenic Growth version. I'm going to do a quick deck tech during the game, just this is a quick bonus round, and I think it's just going to be easier that way. And obviously we have to mulligan this. But I guess before we do, just standard sideboard. Blood Moons are actually in the board this time because we got Mutagenics in the main. Actually, the main deck has no basically complete dead cards. And I also feel like we can get away without playing Flame Slash because we can play Abrade in the sideboard again if we're not playing Obosh, because we're playing the old companionless version that we've tried a few times. Because that is that's what best accommodates Mutagenic Growth. Basically, all the creatures will get pumped out of bolt range, which is pretty nice. Yeah, and of course we can play 3 Ratchet Bombs. We also have two Blast Zones in the main, so we've got 5 total bomb effects. I think that's good enough. And then, of course, our standard 4 relics. So we do have to mulligan this. Yeah, we'll keep this, and we'll put a Mutagenic to the bottom. Yeah. So this list is basically, the mana base is 2 Blast Zones, and it'll be in the description too, of course. 2 Blast Zones, 2 Castle Embereths, 2 Horizon Lands, and 14 mountains. And actually, the Castle Embereths have actually proved to be very relevant. They actually get activated a lot, and it's very rare that they come into play tapped. They're just such a good combination with Seasoned Pyromancer. It's just really hard to turn them down. And then of course we've got Firebolt. Four of all of the spells, like we almost always do. Firebolt, Lava Dart, Lightning Bolt, that old suite of spells. And we're still playing with Bonecrusher just for maximum card advantage. And then we've got Mutagenic Growth, of course, which we're trying out. And then Swiftspear, Soulscar, Abbot of the Keral Keep, which is one of the main reasons to play a companionless version. And then, of course, Light Up the Stage and Seasoned Pyromancer. All his 4-ofs. And, yeah, Giant is pretty good. And, again, one of the nice things about this companionless version is that hopefully we won't need Flame Slash as much if we have access to Abrade in the sideboard. So let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I guess they found this and then they played it. Yeah. Definitely, we want to play Abbot. We could potentially do a lot of damage next turn. Hopefully, no, we really wanted that land. Oh well. Hopefully, they don't have turn 3 Tron. That's probably a pipe dream. I'm beginning to think the Mutagenic Growth might be a little too cute, because if we're trying to cheese turn 3 wins with it, I think just squeezing in more Pithing Needles might give us more value, but we'll see, I guess. I think we want to use Mutagenic Growth while we can. Okay, that's good. So do we unload and do maximum damage? Because we can do 8 off of the burn. That pumps this up by 3. Plus Mutagenic Growth is another pump. Is actually pumps for 3, 1 Prowess, 2 regular. So 8 plus 4 Prowess triggers is 12. Plus its 2 base power. That's 14. Plus the 2 Mutagenic is 16. Folks, I think we gotta try to push as much damage as we can while we can. I mean, this is one of the main reasons we're playing Mutagenic Growth, isn't it? And Abbot, for that matter. Also, notably, if this was Blood Moon, probably this would just be GG right here. But there might be something to be said about this. So basically any burn spell off the top, other than another Stomp should be... Oh, unless they have Strike Tusk. Okay. Well, the bad news is Strike Tusk pushed them out of burn range, but the good news is it's otherwise one of the most benign threats they could be playing. And there's the burn spell. But the good news is we can get rid of this, and if they block, we can save our Abbot. It's always nice. So, problem here is obviously if they play Illamog next turn, then we're kind of in trouble. Seven, 8, 9. Can't quite play Illamog yet. Explore in mono green Tron. That's interesting. Hopefully they don't have much else, but they're probably playing Illamog next turn, which is probably going to be GG, but they are at 8 life. Yeah. So they kind of had everything. If that was Blood Moon, that would have just been GG. Yeah, I don't know. I heard good things about Mutagenic Growth, but I'm probably, honestly, just going to go back to playing Blood Moon main, and then play Pithing Needles in the sideboard with the extra space that not playing Mutagenic Growth gives me. That's probably where I want to be, realistically. I mean, Abrade can be good. Man, again, not having Pithing Needle is brutal. Like, I really want to be able to stop a turn 1 map. I guess Abrade is better than Bonecrusher. Honestly, not by a lot, though. Sometimes we'll lose because we won't have that last 2 damage. If they didn't have exactly Thragtusk that last game, then actually Stomp would have been vital as opposed to Abrade. But I don't know. Abrade can get rid of a Oblivion Stone, so there's that. Let's see. Also, Blood Moon really helps us win game 1 against Titan. So I don't know. Mutagenic Growth, it can be good in certain metas and against certain decks if you happen to face them, but I don't know. Because, like, so far, I mean, you'd think that this would be, like, exactly the best type of deck. And I did lead on Blaststone because I'm probably going to play the other Abbot next turn. And I want to tap the Blaststone because I can't use it to cast almost anything other than a 2-drop, which I won't be able to do next turn if I play Abbot. Spatial Contortion. Hopefully I drop Blood Moon here. Oh, hey, ask and you shall receive, right? Alrighty. Yeah, win or lose, I'm almost certainly gonna go without the Mutagenic Growth plan because I just feel like Pithing Needle, I just feel like Blood Moon in the main does more than Mutagenic Growth in the main, and Pithing Needle in the sideboard does more than, yeah, it does more, I think, for me, at the end of the day. Okay. Not sure what this is. I'm probably jamming another Abbot next turn. It's the most aggressive thing to do. Could also jam Seasoned Pyromancer, but yeah, I'll jam the Abbot. Abbot is by far the more aggressive play. Yep. Let's see here. No, they don't have any green mana, and hopefully they can't do that much. I am going to discard the other Seasoned Pyromancer because I really want this Lightning Bolt. This was a mistake. Let's see, what Lava Dart would be the best, actually. Oh, is Lava Dart lethal? I don't think so. It will bring them out of 2. Yeah. Problem is I want to build a flashback Firebolt. Bringing them out of 2 is so powerful, though. Very powerful. Any burn spell off the top will do it. You know what? I'm gonna just play Soul Scar. But if I Lava Dart, then let's see. If I Lava Dart, then that's 7 damage. Then they're down to 5. If I Lava Dart again, obviously they're down to 2. But if I just bring them down to 5, nah, I'll just play Soul Scar. I think it's hard to say. Let's say if they play Wormcoil Engine next turn, if they're down to 5. Well, definitely I want to play Soul Scar in that case. Well, I don't know. It doesn't make a difference because if they go down to 5, then they go back up to 11 if they block. But then I can Flashback Firebolt, Flashback Lava Dart. They go from 11 down to 8. And then they block a Abbot, but then they take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so I think what we want to do... But we know they got a Spatial Contortion, though, actually. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to attack, actually. And we're going to hope that they Spatial Contortion our Abbot. We actually don't want to play the Lava Dart because they will Spatial Contortion. Good thing I remember they have Spatial Contortion. Yeah. So we'll just play the Soul Scar. Because otherwise, we would have missed out on a lot of damage. Or did they already play it? Huh. Weird that they... Why would they not play Spatial Contortion? Alright. Well, we just wasted a bunch of time for no reason. But, I mean, good to think things out, I guess. Now that I think about it, why did I take Mutagenic Growth out? I guess I had to make room for Abrade, but, like... Is Abrade really better than Mutagenic Growth? On the draw, no. Maybe on the play, yeah, because I can tag a map, but, like, on the draw, I don't know about that. Yeah, I know Abrade's supposedly the real deal against Tron. I haven't really seen it though. Obviously in that game, Abrade almost at any moment would have been the worst possible draw. Yeah, let's just place the Bonecrusher with the Blood Moons and just bring the Mutagenic Growth back for hopefully pushing max damage. We should have won game 1 though, so we should have already won the match by now. I'm not really sold. I The Mutagenic Growth seems like a sweet card. The problem is always, what do you take out for it? And I don't know about taking out main deck Blood Moons or losing out on Pithing Needle on the side. That's the thing. Well, we will keep. And see, Pithing Needle right here would have been so sweet. And this like little lag here and there is kind of annoying, but hey, what can you do? Expedition map really has to be needled because it almost always represents turn 3 Tron. Well, we had two choices here. We could have either light up the stage to try to find a Blood Moon on turn 3, or just play out our Swiftspears. I'm just going to play out our Swiftspears because sometimes we can steal games against Tron. So yep, Coil Engine. Yeah, this I'm really not feeling the main deck Mutagenic Growths, unfortunately. I'm sure they might work for others. They really might. I just don't know. Like it just feels bad dropping a match against Tron that we otherwise easily could have won. Yeah, Abrade really wouldn't have done anything here anyway. But here, look, we might actually have a... Yeah, I don't know about this. Yeah, obviously that was a bad attack, but like... Well, I guess it was an experiment worth experimenting with, but I don't know, like actually 3 matches... So I actually played 2 matches before this one. The only match I won was Death and Taxes, but I literally never cast Mutagenic Growth. I only discarded it to Season Pyromancer, and it's not really the best matchup for that. So the one matchup we won, it had nothing to do with Mutagenic Growth. So I just don't know. I'm gonna go back to the main deck Blood Moon plan.